Starting Five is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Nueva Ecija starts with the Turbo Twins, JC and JV Marcelino, Will Macaloni, Rob Celis, and Toto Villarias. GENSAN has Nico, Flash Ilorde, Ping Masaglang, Rene Pacquiao, Kyle Tolentino, and Felix Apreco. Ball is up and we are underway. Second of 3 games dito sa Capital Arena. JV Marcelino to his twin brother JC Marcelino. The pride of Olongapo. Straight line drive immediately for JC. Para sa inyo yon mga Katolits. Unang basket.
Oh, but pretty much again, it's tough to stop him, especially downhill with that much steam.
Pacquiao, the fade away. No. Apreco. He had a...
Sa kabila.
Sa kabilang side eh. Walang tao eh. Doon pa siya tumira sa kabila. Doon, napalpal tuloy siya ni Robbie Celis. Kyle, jumper, won't go. Masaglan, the tap. Ilorde, trap. Turnover. Oh. Okay, white ball.
Si Coach Aboying Diloy right there. About that 14 3-pointer game last time, no?
Niloloko ko na siya. Sabi ko, ikaw na yung magiging hari ng Ilagan. Pag nanalo ka pa ngayon.
Oo nga, ano? 2-0, no? Ang record niya sa magkakataon. Tingnan natin dito.
Nabitawan ni Macaloni. 3-on-2 for GENSAN. Ilorde. Masaglang. Favorite shot ni Ping Masaglang. GENSAN on the board. 2-2. Macaloni to JC Marcelino. Now with Robbie Celis. Toto Villarias. Macaloni. JV. Naka si JV, masyadong malalim. Pacquiao grabs the rebound. Ilorde to Tolentino. Flex Apreco. Nico Ilorde. Pacquiao is open. Pacquiao will fire. In and out. Hit a couple of threes last week. Rene Pacquiao almost came up with a steal. It will stay with Nueva Ecija.
That is Rene Pacquiao's first miss from 3 dito sa Isabela, sa Ilagan. 2 out of 2.
It was 2 out of 2.
In that game. And he continues to help spread that floor para dito sa GENSAN Warriors.
Villarias to Robbie Celis. JC to Robbie.
Hey, you see that, you know, disiplina sa pag-execute ng sistema at napakaganda ng field goal shot making.
Yeah, Nueva Ecija now at this point, parang ano na eh, machine na eh.
Oo, totoo. Yung proseso established na eh, no? And so you just look at the output and boy, these guys are, maganda pa dito, these guys are playing together.
This is the play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
And halos naging seamless itong pasok ng Twins dito. Halos naging seamless itong pasok ng Twins dito sa Rice Vanguards nyo.
Yeah.
Just gelled so well
and
with the core team.
They provides a lot of pace, really.
Look at that ball movement. Oh, man.
Toto wide open. Hintis nga lang. And Robbie Celis grabs the rebound. Foul on Flex Apreco. Last week, Richard Tampos was calling him Flex already.
Oh, yeah?
Felix naman yung pangalan.
Oo nga.
Pero dahil nga parang naka-flex siya, kahit hindi siya naka-flex.
Nakarelate na doon
so
sa...
flex na lang.
Oh, flex na lang. So Richard Tampos is into monikers na rin, ganun ba?
Yeah. He's into it for quite some time already.
Alright.
My favorite Richard Tampos announcement is the Big Boy.
Oh, yeah.
It's 6-2.
The Big Boy Hernandez. Oh, good pass.
Oh! Mintis! Marcelino on to Macaloni. Ball poked away, and it will stay with Nueva Ecija.
And if you see Coach Boying Diloy, they missed that shot, pero he's happy because of the defensive effort.
This is the assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. 2 more game with 1xBet. Cal Tolentino comes up with the steal counter from JC. Robbie puts the ball on the deck. Scoop. No go. Macaloni down on the deck. The runner from Ping Masaglang.
Ping Masaglang went 6 points in that game last time. And those were pretty important baskets he did as well. Oh, what a drive.
If it's open court basketball, you gotta put Nueva Ecija at an advantage. But Ping Masaglang says, what are you talking about?
And making the most of the opportunity to play here for the Warriors. Masaglang already got 4. Just 2 more to versus his 6 last game. Oh.
Talk about a streak shooter. That's Toto Villarias. I think Ping has all of their baskets.
Oh, yeah.
Nico Ilorde on the board. 11-9. He's got 6 already.
Right. These points of all, well, the 6 of them all came from Ping.
And then the 3 from Nico.
Right.
Pressure from Nico. And Ping Masaglang is away.
Boy, forcing turnovers here very early. And
I take what I said back.
What?
Yung lamang ang Nueva. Hindi.
Sa efficiencies?
No, sa running game. Kasi sabi nga ni Gianna, takbuhan lang itong ginagawa ng GENSAN sa ensayo. This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme X Pop Personal Karaoke Speaker Everyday Karaoke. 8 points para kay Ping Masaglang, the former homegrown player of the year.
Well, Rob Sells got to that trap area around the top of the 3, and that helped defender second coming back really helped out get that steal. But the thing is, pag tinignan mo yung stat line itong Nueva Ecija, you see a miss there by the Warriors. They're actually number 25 when it comes to efficiency with roughly about 16 turnovers per game.
Liu knocks down the 3. And that's the problem. Offensive rebounds leading to good looks. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code to claim your special offer. Meanwhile, let's go to Gianna Llanes.
If GENSAN entered the game with high morale, Nueva Ecija entered the game with high morale as well. Not only did they have the luxury of flying here last Thursday instead of taking the land trip, they also had a huge win against Pangasinan. Sabi nga ni Coach Don Dulay na wala naman silang advantage sa overtime win na yon. It was just a matter of who executed their plays better. In addition, they didn't have a chance to celebrate after that win because as soon as they saw GENSAN's last game, they knew they had to practice extra. They want to stop the likes of Nico Ilorde and Aaron Hiruta, who can be a match doubt when it comes to veteran experience. Back to you, Sadalf and Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Gianna. Nico Ilorde, one of the toughest players in the MPBL. Really he controlled that final quarter push of GENSAN last week. And here's the thing when you play here in Ilagan, you have travel options, okay? Pwede kang by land, which is 10, 11 hours, or you take a flight to either Kawayan or to Gigarao. So, it's also a matter of, syempre, kailangan may budget ka. Kasi, kung medyo wala kang budget, kailangan mo mag-by-land eh.
Oo.
But, minsan kasi, I think, if you book your flights early, parang halos pareho lang din pag pamasahe sa bus at sa aeroplano.
Pag nag-land travel ka, no?
Sa dalas ko dito sa Ilagan, parang
kabisado mo.
Kabisado
pati
ko
yung flight. Pati mga airlines pa, kabisado
but
mo.
it was the first time last night though when I experience na gising ako nung dumadaan tayo doon sa Nueva Vizcaya.
Sa zigzag.
Oo. Joel Liu has 5 straight points. 16-11. Gising ako doon. Wide awake. Toto, travel.
Right. But that stretch really, hindi ka naman masyado makakaano dahil because of the zigzag, you know.
Oo. Tsaka nawawala ang signal.
Oo. Pero once you get past, ang ganda na nung ano no, ng view.
Oo, ang ganda na. Ang dilim ng view.
Hindi, roughly about mga 5 o'clock in the morning, roughly 6. Nakita, ay tulog ka na nun.
Tulog na ako.
Malamang doon ka na nakatulog kasi gising ka doon sa zigzag. Oh,
Wow,
God.
look at GENSAN breaking down this defense of
Right.
Nueva Ecija. They're up 7 with 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. Nabitawan ni Robbie Celis. Here comes Marvin Janicio. Hard foul by Robbie. And changes here for Nueva Ecija. Let's see how the second unit responds. Wilson, Robles, Costello, Jammer, Hamito. You expect another change here.
Well, relatively a slower start here para dito sa Nueva Ecija. They had 26 against that game in the first quarter with Pangasinan. But credit really to the kind of defense that ito rin GENSAN Warriors are giving them.
This is now an 18-5 run. 18-5 run
Right.
para dito sa GENSAN Warriors. Because this was a 6-2 ball game kanina. And just like that, 9-point lead na for GENSAN. This is a 14-0 run, I believe.
High low right there for Jammer.
Hamito finally ends the drought for the Rice Vanguards, 20-13. 2.5 minutes to play. Larry Rodriguez and Val Acuña, the pride of Ilagan, in the game.
And the Warriors are doing this without Mark Cruz
Yeah,
and Tonton Bringas.
nakawala si Liu. Nice drop off to Marwin, who misses from point blank range. Ryan Costello, crossover. Gets it to Jammer. Wilson is defended by Val Acuña. 2 sharp shooters. Costello ends up with a loose ball fouled by Aaron Hiruta.
The toughest part about going up against Nueva Ecija is defending half court. Kita mo yung movement, no? And their reads are really spot on.
Christian Manaytay is coming in for Robbie Celis.
Christian Manaytay was big in that last game against Pangasinan. He came off the bench shooting 71%, got 15.
Is a big pickup para dito sa Nueva Ecija. He was signed early into the off-season. This free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Ryan Reyes, Andrew Doremdes of the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. There will be in action later on. 20-15. Under 2 minutes to play. Marvin Janicio. The handoff to Iruta. Manaytay is on him. Marwin. Liu, extra pass. Larry from the corner. No good. Costello caught holding on to Marvin Janicio.
Well, as much as possible, what you're seeing in the execution of the Warriors, they're trying to get into an empty ball screen on one side of the floor.
Got a good look with Larry Rodriguez. The GENSAN Warriors are off to a good start. Minute and a half remaining in the first. They're up by 5. Timeout ang Warriors.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 15 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagliling sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Give it to me like.
Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes in the middle. On his left is Joey Fournier of the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys, and Rudy Distrito, our security chief, is there. Coach Boying Diloy in lieu of Coach Elvis Tolentino. Makakalaban nila Pangasinan on May 8, Davao on May 15, Basilan on May 21.
That's a good stretch.
Dionisio, well defended by Manaytay. Iba ni Jammer Hamito.
That's something that Marvin really has got to work over this season. His shooting has not been so good.
Well,
So much different from last season.
no, even before that,
Oh, yeah?
when he was with Marikina. Marikina pulled off a few upsets because of Marvin Dionisio's three-point shooting. Liu did not convert. Wilson to Costello.
All screen loaded.
Manaytay will fire. It's a tough catch. Val Acuna off the mark. Manaytay keeps his dribble alive. Christian, nabitawan ng bola, taken away by Larry.
Another turnover.
Aaron Hiruta to Marvin Dionisio. Back to Aaron. Liu sa gitna. Puts the ball on the deck. Finds Val Acuna from the corner. 0 for 2 to start the game for Val Acuna.
Good setup though.
Yeah, 10 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Ryan Costello. Nice spin. Ryan is fouled and he will go to the line.
And Ryan immediately looking at Billy Robles, telling him he didn't see him in that corner once he was free.
They're claiming it's a passed ball, not a shooting foul. 63% at the line, Ryan Costello. It's the first one to drop. He's had a long career here in the MPBL as well. Ito si Ryan Costello.
Oh, in all of the games that they played, he's always come off the bench for them.
Batangas din to eh. Nag-Zamboanga. I think nabotas pa yata at one point. Now finding himself with the NUEVA ECIJA Rise Vanguards. The GENSAN Warriors are ahead in this matchup. NUEVA ECIJA got the ball rolling. Nice execution there. With Ping Masaglang leading the charge with 8 points for the GENSAN Warriors. Liu backing him up with 5, including this drive inside. GENSAN leads by 1 at the end of the first period. Marvin Dionisio, Joel Liu, Larry Rodriguez, Jammer Hamito, all making the trip to the city of Ilagan. 20-19 is the count. Val Acuna, the other corner.
Still empty shooting for Val.
0 for 3 for Val. Nice jumper. Ryan Costello, the second unit, has stepped up here for the Rice Vanguards, 21-20.
And you like that he caught it and he shot it. Didn't go into the paint anymore. He understands he's defended shot from that spot, and so he took it.
Larry Rodriguez, Mintis. Oh, it ends up with Marvin Dionisio. He will not miss from there.
The defensive rebound, nakalampas kay Ryan Costello. He was already ready to claim it, but it slipped.
Jammer, former teammate Larry Rodriguez ang nakabantay sa kanya. This is his former team.
Dito GENSAN, no?
Played for South Cotabato last year.
Right. him alongside sila Jervy Cruz.
It's the first one to drop. May 5 puntos na si Jammer.
15 points, about 15 minutes, about 10 points per game. Si Jammer dito sa Rice Vanguards.
And he likes his role here. Now dito with NUEVA ECIJA, hindi...
Ano mas mura?
Now dito with NUEVA ECIJA, hindi... not really heavy. Because he shares the load. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. He's got Will Macaloni there. He's got Manaytay, Robbie Celis. It's a loaded front line.
Right. Kaya nagkakaroon ng, kumbaga, mas komportable, no? Para sa kanya.
The comfort level is better for Jammer Hamito.
So nakikita mo sa field goal percentage ang taas eh. So it's about 60% from the field. Ryan Costello.
Ryan Costello, smallest guy on the floor with a big man move inside the paint.
And these are 4 quick points from Ryan Costello. You have to understand, JC Couliard is not playing anymore for the Rice Vanguards.
And then the up and under for our player of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
And this really goes back to yung kwentuhan natin kanina about very much foundational na yung sistema nitong Rice Vanguards. And so Ryan Costello just slips into that spot by JC Couliard.
8 points off the bench for Ryan. NUEVA ECIJA now up by 3. The turnaround for Marwin. It rolls out. Rebound ni Manaytay. Trying to lead the break, Christian Manaytay. Bigay kay Costello. Inside to Robbie. That's Billy, rather. Too strong on that shot. Cal Tolentino. It goes to Marwin Janicio. Mid-range jumper won't work for Marwin. NUEVA ECIJA slowing things down. Wilson against Ilorde. Out to Costello, 6 to shoot. Costello nakawala. The runner off the glass and in.
Wow, what a game.
10 points for Ryan Costello off the bench. What an effort.
Oh, yeah. Stepped up big to the plate, ha? Ganda ng pinapakita ni Ryan.
27 to 22. Kyle off the mark again.
And Ryan's just all over the place. Getting rebounds, getting defense, scoring.
Grabe rin yung counter dito ng NUEVA ECIJA. Shot clock winding down. Ryan Costello got away with a little bit of a hook there of Joel Liu. And he banks it in. 2 points. He's got 10 in the game. Pinalitan na siya ni Kenneth Mocon. Manaytay, the spin. Manaytay with the finish.
Oh, wow. That's a tough coverage. Manaytay dribbling with the ball with the right hand, going right side of the floor. Then really just a setup for a middle spin where he's more comfortable finishing.
Christian Manaytay, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. The win against Pangasinan. He completes the 3-point play, the former USD Growling Tiger. Let's go to Gianna Llanes.
Actually, hanggang ngayon, busy pa rin si Christian Manaytay sa pag-aaral kahit naglalaro na siya dito sa MPBL. He is still pursuing his bachelor's degree in science for fitness and sports management kahit aminado siya na hindi siya masyadong nakanood ng MPBL dati. However, last season daw napanood niya ang laro ng NUEVA ECIJA kontra Pampanga kung saan naging pangarap na niya makasama sa Rice Vanguards roster. Ngayon, playing with grit daw ang gusto niya ipakita para sa koponan niya. Something he learned spending his teenage years in Ateneo de Cebu, even though he's originally from Rojas City, Capiz. Christian shares that now he is especially working on spreading out onto the floor and being in the right spots to contribute more offensively. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Gianna. I didn't know that Manaytay speaks Ilonggo for sure. Because he's from Rojas.
Kailangan kayong magkausap.
Kaya nga magkausap.
Kailangan magkakwentuhan. Yeah.
Kaya nga. But, well, if you were playing for Ateneo de Cebu in high school, it means that you know, you have caught the eye of some really good coaches to be brought there. And he's been a really good addition to this team, Christian Manaytay, this season.
Yeah, definitely. And you saw that as quickly as the very first game that he played, and he just keeps on progressing and fits snug into that system of Coach Don.
Well, Coach Don, he had a few conversations off season last year. After they went out in the playoffs, he said they got to get a bit younger. More athletic. Oh, he got away with a backcourt violation.
Yeah, backcourt
violation there. And I think the pickups, guys like Jammer and Manaytay and Gama Evangelista here able to get the offensive rebound. Gonzalez with a jumper. That won't go. And Jammer Hamito miles down the rebound. And it sort of addressed what they needed for this season.
Yeah, and you gotta add to that this si Tosi Tansinko. The shooting that he provided in some games, really key for Rice Vanguards.
Unfortunately, I've already seen Tosi after that best player of the game award yung unang game nila.
Against Pasay.
Yeah,
that was against
kasi
Pasay.
medyo malalim itong lineup ng Nueva Ecija.
Right.
So a lot of players, fighting for that 15-man game day squad. That's Wilson earlier, the air ball. Claiming that there was a foul, pero hindi nga binigyan. 31-22. It's a 20-2 run as well.
By Nueva Ecija naman, good counter after that run by GENSAN in the first.
It was a 14-0 run in the first.
Well, good adjustment too on Coach Don Dulay's side. I mean, sometimes you really just gotta observe, maybe for one quarter, what the other team is doing. Lalo na yung mga nasusurpresa ka, on how they're playing you.
Well, GENSAN has not been converting from beyond the arc.
That's one other thing.
A 10-point lead for the Rice Vanguards. It's a 13-2 quarter so far in the first 5 minutes. Felix Apreco is back. Nico Ilorde, the handoff to Ping. Kyle. Gama Evangelista providing the pick. Tolentino short on that three-pointer.
Post up.
Here's Ilorde forcing the issue, and he gets the roll.
At nung minimension mo kanina one of the toughest players, ganun talaga maglaro si Nico Ilorde.
He seems to have a knack of just making shots under duress and under a lot of pressure, plenty of contact as well. It's either he gets fouled or it's an and one.
Tsaka he thrives under pressure, no? Alam mo yun, yung pukpukan na labanan. Kasi there was a run in the fourth quarter against that game in Ilagan when he was really key sustaining it para sa Warriors.
Ano lang yan basta si Nico pag nasa ilalim, nasa poste at aatake, alam mong may sasabit at sasabit. It's the way he, I think, baits defenders into, getting the contact. But John Wilson quickly responds.
At hindi lang yun, tingin ko pati yung getting under their skin, no? Kasama na doon.
As tough as they come, Nico Ilorde carrying the sporting legacy of the Ilorde family name. There's a foul on Apreco or Pacquiao. Felix Apreco. That's his second.
And now yung transition defense getting put to the test here for Coach Boying Diloy and the GENSAN Warriors.
Manaytay has made a living at the line. Might be a warning here. On GENSAN. Coach Boying Diloy. 6 points and 3 boards for Christian off the bench. Coach Elvis Tolentino, kung nanonood ka, hope you're doing fine. Campaign season as well.
Oh, yeah.
Pacquiao launches the 3. He's 0 for 2.
So far, he misses 2 attempts here in this game after making 2 out of 2 in their last match.
Manaytay will fire. Off the mark, Wilson, his own version, and he knocks that one down. Rice Vanguard's pulling away here in the second quarter. Tolentino. Labas muna kay Nico Elorde. Elorde. Atake, pulls up. The jumper is good para kay Nico Elorde. Down to 12. It's a quarter. 20-7. There's a steal by Masaglang. Taken back by Marcelino. Mocon will set up the offense for NUEVA ECIJA.
Slowing it down itong Rice Vanguards.
Offensive foul on Macaloni. Former champion as well. An all-time scoring leader. 12-point game. JV Marcelino returns. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. NUEVA ECIJA has since recovered from that surge from GENSAN late in the first period.
Ang bilis ng balik nila dito sa second quarter.
Marcelino had to adjust. Good help from Pacquiao. Here's Masaglang. Apreco. Elorde. Baba kay Apreco. Labas kay Masaglang.
Nice fake.
Nice up fake. Masaglang. Mintis. And a foul on Macaloni. He has not been himself when Macaloni. I think that injury is still bothering him.
Agree. Although in their last game against Pangasinan, he had 10 points. A lot of the points really coming off free throws. He was 6 out of 7 from there. 6 of that 10 coming from the line.
Tolentino.
Mismatch underneath.
2 to shoot. Kyle fires and he hits.
That's all the space he needs.
39-30 for GENSAN, and he forces the turnover. Ping Masaglang, quick hands. Minute and a half left here as Tolentino knocks out his first 3 of the evening.
He wants a clear.
Elorde from way downtown. Magan sa rebound. Apreco is there. Tapik ni JV to JC. Macaloni running with him.
Nice pass.
Macaloni, Mintis.
Wow. Point blank misses.
Elorde to Kyle. That's a 3. Short. Apreco. Bigay kay Tolentino. Blocked by Robbie.
What a recovery by Robbie.
3 on 2. JC to JV. Broken up by Elorde. It will stay with NUEVA ECIJA.
Boy, these two teams showing us really good defense on those sequences. Stop after stop after stop.
Ganda ng timing ni Robbie Celis sa palpal na yon.
Oh.
Will Macaloni pleading his case for a foul. But nonetheless, NUEVA ECIJA will keep possession. 57 seconds remaining. We have a timeout. Back inside the Capital Arena in the city of Ilagan in Isabela. That's Commissioner Kenneth Doremdes with Boss Joy Fournier, Emer Oreta, and Rudy Distrito. Mid-sized crowd here. Bibigla sila pag nakikita nila sarili nila.
More fans trooping in now.
Oo.
Lalo na mamaya, it's gonna be a good one. Ilagan versus Batangas.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Toto off the pick. 3.
Now clear. Byron really continues to connect from the outside. And his teammates are actually feeding him. Up 12, Rice Vanguards.
42 to 30. 35 seconds remaining. Elorde to Tolentino. Atake si Kyle, no good.
Another turnover para dito sa Rice Vanguards. Already had a run opportunity the other way, pero ball will stay with Warriors.
Elorde. 15. 3 to shoot. Kyle will fire. Air ball. Masaglang has time. And he beats the shot clock.
One more for the Rice Vanguards.
Macaloni with 2 seconds. 3-pointer on the way. They were asking for a foul on that 3-ball. Galing kay Will Macaloni. Coach Don Dulay
Thought Will got pushed.
pleading his case there. And Will has not been getting the calls in the first half. And he shows his frustration there. Pero Nueva Ecija looking good at the moment, up by 10 against